If you're broke right now, if your wallet feels empty, your bills keep stacking up, and your chest tightens every time you open your banking app, I want you to pause for a second. Don't scroll, don't give up. Because what I'm about to share with you might just be the turning point of your entire financial life. Robert Kiyosaki once said, "The poor and the middle class work for money. The rich have money work for them." And that line, that simple truth, separates the majority from the minority. Most people will live and die in a cycle of work, debt, and stress. Not because they're stupid or lazy, but because no one ever taught them how to make money work. We were trained to chase it, to work harder, to study more, to get the safe job. But no one ever explained how to make our money multiply. You can't run faster on a treadmill and expect to reach a new destination. You need to step off the treadmill and start walking a new path. We all start somewhere. And for most people, that somewhere looks like struggle. Late nights, rent due, no savings, and a quiet voice whispering, "Maybe I'll never get out of this." But I'm here to tell you that's a lie. Because the people who rise out of poverty aren't the ones who get lucky. They're the ones who finally learn how the game works. So, let's start from zero, because zero isn't failure. Zero is the foundation. Before you can learn how to invest, you need to understand why you're not already rich. It's not your job, it's not your circumstances, it's not even the economy. It's the mindset you were programmed with. You were trained to work for money instead of teaching money to work for you. Most people think they have a money problem, but what they really have is a belief problem. They think money is hard to get, that rich people are lucky or dishonest, that poverty is destiny. But beliefs are like invisible chains. They keep you small, obedient, afraid to move. The first step to financial freedom is breaking those chains. Money isn't evil, it's energy. It flows to those who understand how to direct it. There's a reason the poor stay poor, not because they don't try, but because they focus on survival instead of strategy. When you live in fear, you make short-term decisions. But the rich, they play the long game. They plant seeds today for trees they'll sit under tomorrow. That's what investing really is. Planting money so it grows into freedom. Now let's talk about your first move. The moment you get paid, what's the first thing you do? You pay bills, you pay rent, you buy food. And by the time you think about saving, there's nothing left. That's the trap. You're paying everyone else first, your landlord, your phone company, your credit card, and you leave nothing for yourself. So, starting today, change the order. Pay yourself first, even if it's $1. Because when you pay yourself first, you're declaring that your future matters, that you are not living only to survive, you are building to thrive. Think of every dollar like a little soldier. You can either send your soldiers out to die, spent on things that fade, or you can send them out to fight for your freedom. The choice is yours. I once met a man who lived paycheck to paycheck for years. One day he decided to save $10 a week. It sounded ridiculous. What could $10 do? But after a year, he didn't just have money saved. He had momentum. He started learning. He opened an investment app. Within 2 years, his mindset was completely different. He said, "It wasn't about the money. It was about realizing I was in control." That's the first step to becoming rich from nothing, taking back control. But then comes the second step, investing in your mind. Before you ever invest in stocks or funds, invest in knowledge. Learn how money moves. Read books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, The Psychology of Money, or Think and Grow Rich. These books aren't magic, they're mirrors. They show you who you could become if you stopped living in fear. You see, information changes your situation. Once you understand assets, liabilities, and cash flow, you stop seeing the world as consumers do. Instead of asking, "How much does it cost?" you start asking, "How much will it make me?" That's the mindset of the wealthy. Then comes action. You open a free investment account. You start small. Index funds, ETFs, maybe even fractional shares. You don't need thousands. You need consistency. You don't need to predict the market. You need to participate in it. Every time you invest, you are buying time. You are building leverage. You are creating freedom. But let me be real with you. It's not going to feel exciting at first. It'll feel small, slow, even boring. But wealth grows like a tree, not like a firework. It takes patience, watering, and belief. And while your money starts to grow, protect it from the greatest enemy, debt. Debt is like a parasite. It eats your future while pretending to help you live better now. Avoid it, pay it down. Don't finance your lifestyle, finance your freedom. Then, as your confidence grows, you add new streams of income. 1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 3. Maybe you start freelancing, selling digital products, creating content, or learning a high-income skill. Each new stream is a step towards security. The goal isn't just to make money, it's to buy back your time, because real wealth is measured in hours of freedom, not digits in a bank account. But now, let's go deeper. What separates the people who get rich from those who give up is emotional control. You can't become rich if you panic every time life gets hard. The market drops, the bills rise, and suddenly your mind screams, "See, I told you this won't work." That's fear talking. That's your old programming trying to keep you where it's safe and broke. You have to master patience and perspective. The rich see downturns as opportunities. The poor see them as the end. When markets fall, that's when assets go on sale. When others are afraid, the brave build. And when others sleep, the wise prepare. That's how fortunes are made. In the dark, when everyone else gives up. And remember, no one builds wealth alone. You need the right environment. Start surrounding yourself with people who talk about growth, not gossip. Hang around those who ask, "How can I multiply my income?" not "How can I spend my paycheck?" Your circle determines your ceiling. There's a saying, if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. Find new rooms. Now let's talk about your biggest asset, you. Not your bank account, not your business, you. Because if you lose your health, your focus, your energy, it's all worthless. Wealth without peace is poverty in disguise. So take care of your body, take care of your mind. Read, rest, exercise, pray, meditate, whatever it takes to protect your mental wealth. You can't build an empire on a foundation of exhaustion. And as you grow, start to give. The more you give, the more you attract, because giving shifts your energy from scarcity to abundance. If you can give when you have little, you'll never fear money again. Now, I want you to imagine something. Picture yourself 6 months from now. You've saved consistently, you've learned, invested, built discipline, and you wake up feeling powerful, not panicked. You check your investments, they've grown. You check your side hustle, it's paying off. And for the first time in your life, you realize you're free. Not completely rich yet, but free from the mindset that kept you poor. That's the real transformation. But let's go even further. The next level of wealth is legacy. Once you master your own finances, you teach others. You pass down wisdom, not just money, because real wealth isn't what you keep, it's what you build in others. One of the greatest joys of financial freedom is watching the people you love stop struggling, seeing your parents rest, helping your friends dream again, giving your children choices you never had. That's the purpose of all this. Not flexing, not showing off, freedom, peace, and legacy. And it all starts today. For the next 180 days, focus on 4 things. Pay yourself first, invest in your education, build consistent habits, and create multiple streams of income. If you stay faithful to that plan, your life will change. Not someday, but starting now. But let's add one more thing: belief. Because no strategy works if you secretly believe you're not worthy of success. You have to look in the mirror and say, I deserve wealth. I deserve peace. I deserve freedom. Not because someone gives it to you, but because you're willing to build it. Every rich person you see was once an average person who refused to stay average. And that's the final secret: persistence. The world rewards those who stay when others quit. If you fall 7 times, stand up 8. Every failure is feedback. Every mistake is a lesson. Every delay is protection. Don't rush the process. Trust it. Because one day people will look at your success and call you lucky. But luck is just consistency over time. The next 180 days are your test. Will you keep complaining or will you start building? Will you keep spending or will you start investing? Will you keep doubting or will you start believing? The choice is yours. Robert Kiyosaki once said, "The richest people in the world build networks. Everyone else looks for work." Stop chasing jobs, start creating opportunities. Stop living to pay bills, start living to make impact. And when that day comes, when you no longer worry about the first of the